Hello everybody, what is up all you beautiful, beautiful people? My name is Alex and I'm here today to show you guys a little bit of the secret world and my favorite place to farm ability points and a quick demonstration into the game itself. Now all this is probably very confusing, but hopefully I'll shed some more light on it. So yeah, I guess we can just get back to it, or get into it. First off, as for the demo part, I just wanted to show you this name thingy. It also shows the icon, which is your faction rank. I'm not going to get too much into that. But, okay. So, let's first off equip some combat gear. Let's put on some safety glasses, or combat glasses, or whatever you want to call them. And then, we could probably go with a trench coat, leather trench coat. Also, I don't have any weapons equipped, so I'm going to go equip some weapons, like so. Sword and assault rifle. Can never go wrong with those two. Here's your character statistics, offensive, defensive stats, and healing stats. Faction rank, whatever you get unlocked at certain levels within the faction rank, etc., etc. And gear management, basically pre-made sets of abilities and items you want to equip. Now you might notice that my dressing room, none of these things actually show any stats because the clothing is purely cosmetic. It doesn't really show any stats at all because it doesn't have any stats. All your stats come from these talismans, basically necklaces, bracelets, lucky dice and stuff like that. This is where your stats come to play. So everything as you see on the character is actually purely cosmetic, aside from the weapons, of course. Right, so let's get right to it. This is my favorite quest line, which I also can finish up real quick. Cancel current mission. Yes, I want to do that because, and I'm gonna skip the video because, well, if you want to play it, you can play it yourself. This is just for the demonstration purposes. So I'm gonna, as you can see, I'm activating sprint there. Basically, sprint is the same thing as a mount in other games, pretty much. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I forgot to turn off my name tag. I just wanted to show you guys how that worked. Other than that, I just usually play without it. So here's the Black House. It's part of a pretty damn scary quest chain. I'm not gonna spoil anything there. But you can hear the creaking. Yeah, it's pretty creepy. That's one of the first quests that actually scared the crap out of me in the game ever. Like, MMO game. So one of the first things I'm gonna do as part of this whole little round of questing is to go here and accept this one. This is one of my quick and easy quests to finish up while I attempt to get some ability points. Basically one of those quests you can do while running around and doing this other main quest. A bunch of these are side quests, as they call. So I'm gonna join up with this guy. The community in this game is very tight-knit. Even though we are two different factions, he is helping me out and I'm helping him out. So yeah, it's pretty sweet, I have to be honest. So we're supposed to kill off a lot of these here umbral, no, I think they're called a cob. Yeah, a cob, that's what they're called. And their main mechanic is this charge thing, so you have to dodge that. So the quest is to kill off a lot of these guys real quick. This guy doesn't seem to have a lot of damage. He seems to be a tank of some sort. So that's the need greed pass mechanic in this game, just like most other games. So I'm gonna try to not hit the brood mark because that's basically just a totem. It doesn't really do much. I'm gonna focus on killing off these guys. Now, thing about this game is that by the end of the game, well, end of the game, I say that lightly because there is no actual end to the game, if you will. But yeah, by the time, after some time, you will have every ability in the game, pretty much. The only thing defining what abilities you can use at what point is the weapons you have equipped. We're not supposed to kill these, but they're just annoying and in the way. Yeah, so what defines the weapons you have equipped? Well, the weapons you have equipped defines what kind of abilities you are able to use. Now, I have a lot of points into elementalism, but I cannot use any of these abilities because I do not have an elementalism weapon equipped. Elementalism, well, all the casting stats. Let's kill this guy. All the casting, which is elementalism, chaos, and blood magic. Well, they're pretty self-explanatory. Elementalism, fire, earth, lightning, all that stuff. Blood, leeching, health, healing. This is theory, chance, huge bursts based on luck, stuff like that, pretty much. So yeah. Even though I have a lot of points into elementalism, I cannot use it because I do not have one of these equipped. They are so-called focuses. Focuses is basically a equipable weapon that allows you to use the magic related to them. So yeah, but for the time being I'm using blades, as you can see, and assault rifles, because assault rifles allow me to do some healing, which blade and elementalism do not. Ravaging assault rifle. So the one I have is better. I'm gonna ignore this one. See if we can kill off this burrow. Oh, I can't. I need a ranged attack for that. It's pretty silly, to be honest. I wonder where the other guy went. Oh well. That's supposed to kill off a lot of these things, and as you can see on the left side here, this is the current main mission, as it says. No, the right side, sorry. And this is my current side mission. You can have 3 side missions in addition to 1 main mission, 1 dungeon mission, and then 1 storyline mission. Storyline mission is basically your overarching main storyline that advances your character within the faction. Wow, that's a blue weapon, blue pistols. Those are pretty sweet. Well, I will probably just disenchant them anyways. Well, not disenchant, but disassemble. You can disassemble items and get the parts for it. Let's try that with the assault rifle I got. I can disassemble it to get the metal parts for it. And I can reassemble it into any other weapon I want if I have a toolkit for it, like this one. And they are different quality levels, and that is based on what type of metal you're using and so on and so forth. Now, because I can't hit this burrow from the ground, I need to equip a ranged attack. So let's go into here, into assault rifles. See if we can find ourselves a baseline assault rifle attack. Safety off, that's a fair one. Put that one there, and then we shoot away. There we go. 1 burrow killed. Now this is the treehouse for the other quest that I'm supposed to go to, but I want to finish up this one before I go into that one, because I need the slots for the side missions afterwards. Let's kill off this guy. I need 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 more of these, and then 1 more burrow. And then I can go into the treehouse and continue on the main mission. Now you can only have one main mission equipped, quote unquote equipped at the time. As it said, I had to abandon the other main mission to get this one, as you can see. But the progress for the other one, because I was on tier 4 of 7 I believe, on the other one, it only gets paused, so if I go back to the place where I picked that one up, I will be able to get that one again and continue from tier 4 of 7. Oh yeah, tier 4 of 7. They're called tiers. Basically it's how far you progress within a mission. Different missions have different tiers, like this one. It only has one tier, and that is to kill off a lot of these guys. So I need to kill one more sentry, so I'm gonna kill this guy. Then see if we can find, and that's what happens if you get hit by the charge. Just a quick knockback. Doesn't really do much damage, just hella annoying if you have a lot of these guys around. So as you can see, I'm using my assault rifle ability here. I build up assault rifle points on the target by using the blade ability. Basically, you can read here, builds one resource for each equipped weapon, and that allows for a lot of very cool combinations of abilities. Like, if I have, for instance, what I'm using right now, I'm using blades as my main attack, and then I'm using this one, consumes all assault rifle resources, which are built up by my blade stack, to heal myself by my blade ability, blade attack. So yeah, that allows for some very, very interesting combinations of whatever abilities you want, pretty much. So I'm gonna kill off this burrow, and it's the last one I need. And I'm gonna run up into the tree house here. Now you can see on the right side of the screen my quest finished. It's left my side mission bar and went into my sentry porch here. So now you can see the dragon, Lexinoz, blah blah blah, subject, and my quest is finished. I get the rewards right here, I just click that. Boom! Get the XP, the money, and all that jazz. Now I'm back to the main mission. That is to read this. And you can take a quick look at this one. Poke the dead body, find the hidden shortcut to Devil's Fork, and so on and so forth. Now here's a side mission that I wanted to pick up. That's why I needed to finish up the other ones. I'm supposed to read these newspaper clippings. Blah blah blah. I'm not gonna get too deep into the lore here because I've done it all before. Now at the end of this main mission quest, you get a code. It's a piece of paper with a code, and that code is the code to unlock this. It's 564312. Basically, that unlocks this one. Now I have already unlocked it because I've done it before, and I can pick up another mission. But in theory, you're not supposed to be able to get this mission until after you've finished up this quest. Right. I just happen to have done it a lot of times before. You can do any mission you want, anytime, any amount of times you want, over and over again. It only has a cooldown for about, I don't know, 20 hours or so-ish, on average. It's everything from 16 to 20 hours, I believe. So basically, once a day, you can do this here entire quest chain and get 10 ability points. I started with 0 ability points and 4 skill points. Keep that in mind. I'm supposed to poke this dead body. Poke a dead body. Now I have to wait for this damn lady to finish up this kill. I'm supposed to poke it before I am able to get a registered kill for it. So I have to wait for it to respawn. That's kind of an annoying part of this game, but they respawn fairly quickly, and I've never had any issues with overlapping or people waiting in line for quest objectives before. So I'm just gonna see if running back in will reset the spawn. Yeah, so it respawned right there. If you look at the minimap here, Usually if you leave this ring and go back into it, it will reset and allow you to respawn certain quest objectives that sometimes have bugged out because someone else killed them and so on and so forth. So just usually leave the ring and go back in. So I'm gonna kill this body, get registered for that one. Now I'm supposed to find this shortcut. I don't know what this guy's doing, if he's on the same part of the quest as I am. I'm not quite sure. He hasn't even spoken to me, so I don't know. But he did help me out with the other ones. I'm not gonna leave the group just for that. So I'm gonna activate sprint, and that is very useful because you can run away from certain monsters pretty easily. Unless you enter combat yourself, you can pretty much run away from any other mob, unless you get knocked back or slowed or whatever. You know, the usual deal with other games and their types of slows and such. So now I'm supposed to go over here and kill the Shadow Runner, if I remember correctly. Yes, indeed. So I'm gonna tag him so I get the kill before the other one. Kill the Shadow Runner. Now you can see I've done all these quests a lot of times before. I pretty much have them all memorized by memory. Memorize my memory, yeah. Good grammar, Alex. Brilliant. Right, so he's dead. Got one more ability point, so I've gotten 3 so far and 1 skill point. Ability points are used to, oh, if you haven't figured that one out yet, it's used to buy these abilities. Now, as you can see, some of these are highlighted by these numbers, and that means that I have a deck equipped, and that is this one. The ninja deck. Basically, when I buy all these abilities in that deck, I get a achievement and a set of clothing, which allows me to, well, look like a ninja in this case. But I was a little bit silly and went for a deck that didn't have any healing in it, so I had to branch off and go into assault rifles instead, because that actually allowed me to heal myself some. Whereas the other the pure ninja deck with blades and elementalism didn't have any survivability at all. Pretty much died all the time, so I decided to hold off on that until I've gotten further up into the ranks and levels, so that I can get more ability points per mission, basically. So now I'm supposed to go to the cave of the sleeping one, and that's the sleeping one. That big creature there. I'm supposed to go in here, pick a black rose. Usually just paths out and back in, and then he falls asleep for a few seconds, and then he does the same thing again. But now I've done this, so I can just run out. You can hear that combat music in the background. That means that I'm in combat and should avoid stopping, because I'm about to get my ass kicked if I do. I need to lose my aggro with this guy before I move on, because the next part is just around the corner, and if I run up there and stop, he will follow me all the way. Oh crap! And yeah, he does a lot of damage. You can see that by his health, based on his health points. Also, he has a crown on his icon. Running away. That means he is higher than the average monster, so to speak. The average monster around your level actually has the same amount of health as you do, usually. Oh, come on. Stop it, guys. I need to get out of combat to get this next part of the quest. Let's see if they stop following me if I go up here. Yeah, they do. Okay. Usually just running away will reset them and make them run back to their places of spawning or pathing or whatever you want to call it. So this is one of the other side quests I wanted to pick up. So I'm going to pick that one up. That's also why I needed to finish up the Akab one, because I need the slots. Usually if you pick up, or try to pick up another side quest while on 3 to begin with, you have to abandon one. Now I'm supposed to, as part of this quest, spit in the black pool. Now how you do that is just to /spit. Boom! And I spat in the pool. This guy will spawn, and I'm supposed to kill this guy. Usually those types of targeting rings on the ground are not good. But I know for a fact that this guy only roots me in place, because standing in the black filth will damage me. So he pulls me in and then tries to root me there. As you can see in the top of the screen here, the environment is damaging you. So standing in the black filth will damage me. Also, when he explodes at the death, like so, he will splash you with some filth, and that doesn't fair damage. So avoid that. These guys have the same thing about them with the whole splashing. So now, as you can see, I picked up a side quest, the Black Pool, and that is the kill of 4 of these filthy infected victims. They are usually just, you know, humans that are infected. If you wanted to see some pistol animations, these are the same models as the players, so well, aside from the filthy faces and such. So that's the way it looks if a player is using pistols as well, pretty much. If you were interested in seeing that, it looks pretty badass. So assault rifles is the long-range version, long-range alternative. I'm gonna avoid the splash. Long-range alternative for range weapons. Shotguns are the close-range one, and it has a lot of spread, while pistols are the medium ones. Medium range and medium splash. Now, hitting V while near a loot bag basically just loots everything on the ground. And as you can see, because I'm still in a group, I get the need greed pop up like that. So let's see, is this guy the one that was following me? No, it isn't. Sometimes just, you know, latching on to another kill or another person's kill, it will register as a good kill for you as well. I'm gonna leave the group here because I don't want to bother with the loot bags. Need greed. But that usually just works with bosses. Like if someone else is fighting a world boss, I can run up to him and start just randomly hitting on the boss. Even though he has tagged him before me, I will get a registered kill for it. That is very useful, not having to wait for bosses to respawn each and every single fucking time. So now I got the send report, like so. Boom. Now I have earned 2 skill points and 4 ability points. Let's see. Skill points. Basically, they are allowing you to raise your skill points, which allows you to equip high level weapons. If I have 10 points in blade, I'm able to equip quilt level 10 blades. That is currently the highest level of weapons you can get. Also, talismans. They are these things, which allows you to get the stats. Major talismans, minor talismans, and head talisman. The head talisman basically has some special abilities. I'm not quite sure. Right. As part of this quest, I also have to just go in here and read this thing. I'm not gonna bother with that. But go to the God Cave. Yes, I'm supposed to go there. And you go down here. Oh, lag. Come on, stop with the lag, please. Thank you. A little bit. Ah, come on. Unlag yourself, game. Yeah, I am still working on getting a new PC, so just Shut up. I know my computer is old and frail and wrinkly, but whatever. I love it. Anyways, for demonstration purposes, this doesn't really hinder the game any. As you can see, someone else has left this loot bag, and actually, while we're here, and this guy is already in the middle of it, I can pick up this mission while he's on it, and that is to prevent this Draugr to get to the top of the bridge here, or the edge here. So I might as well just, you know, latch on and kill this guy. Is this one following me? No, it isn't. Okay. But yeah, loot bags. Someone else has left the loot bag. Basically, it's not allowed for anyone to pick it up for like, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. But after those 5 minutes, anyone can pick it up. It stays for like a minute or so after that. So if you stick around long enough, you can just pick up someone else's loot bag. It's pretty decent sometimes, if they run away or whatever. So I'm gonna loot this, because someone else didn't want it. I can't pick it up yet. Anyways, we're still on this mission to kill the Draugr Berserker. Oh right, that's the guy down here. Seems someone else triggered the mission, so the boss itself isn't spawning quite yet. There he is. Usually I have to kill like 10 of these Draugrs before I'm able to get the boss to spawn, but because the other guy had already started the mission, like this, I'm able to just latch on midstream, so to speak. That is a very, very neat addition to the game. So I can just kill this guy and boom, I'm finished up a quest in half the time it usually would take me to solo it, or do it from scratch, because I latched on midstream, so to speak. I don't have to kill those zombies, they're just bothersome. As you can see, I tried to loot that but didn't get it. Again, basically you just press V, single V, to attempt to loot any loot bag nearby. So I got another skill point, no, ability point, I believe. I'm not quite sure. So, as part of this main mission, back to that one, I'm supposed to go down here to the God Cave, so they call it. It is actually the entrance to Agartha. I'm not going to get into the details on Agartha, but it's basically a giant transportation network. And this is the code, 654312, and that's the one for the safe upstairs, basically. So yeah, if you've stuck around watching this video so far, you can probably just... I'll allow you to get the code from me. Now, this is also part of the side quests that I usually pick up. Now you see I have 3 again, but no main mission, because that was the League of Monster Slayers, and I finished that one up. So I'm supposed to follow these blood trails. Bloody trails. I'm gonna do that. I know for a fact that it leads straight over here. Like I said, I've done these a bunch of times, and it's a very quick and easy way to round up and get a bunch of ability points and skill points. And as I'm also currently leveling up my assault rifles from scratch, pretty much, I had to get a bunch of points. So we're supposed to go up here and kill this guy, the Wendigo Headhunter. Funny story. I just started watching Supernatural from scratch, the TV show, and one of those TV show episodes, or the season 1 episodes, is actually called the Wendigo. I was very unsure about the pronunciation of the Wendigo and, you know, the lore about it in general, but as they are portrayed in the Supernatural episode, they're basically super souped humans that have become extremely good hunters. So we're gonna go back and talk to John Wolf, the guy who got the main quest from in the beginning of the episode, but the demo or the roundabout, like this one. And sometimes you have to target them all, target the person you're supposed to talk to, or just walk near them. That usually also helps. So I get the send report, boom. And then I have these two quests. Let's see, Witcher's Legacy. We're supposed to go kill a couple of named mobs, and then we're supposed to go to kindergarten. Yeah, we can do this one because it's closest. Supposed to go here and click on this sand pile in the play area here, but just gotta kill off these zombies first. So if you finish up all these, wow, these guys are dropping a lot of green stuff. So just press V, boom, loot everything. Got toolkits. Yeah, toolkits are used to make weapons and such with the elements and stuff that you're using, or you're disenchanting other stuff with. Now this is a blood magic focus, as you can see. If I equip that, I am able to use blood magic abilities, basically. But let's see, I'm going to disenchant this one, and it gives metal parts. This is a toolkit. I'm going to put that there because I have them all lined up. 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on and so forth. I'm a neat freak like that. So I'm going to click this. A giant monster will spawn. We're going to kill it. Very nice and cleanly. As you can see, these quests are easy to me, as it reads right there, because I'm a little bit higher level than I'm supposed to be being here. But it doesn't really matter what level you are. You can do any quests at any time you want, regardless of level, pretty much. The only thing stopping you is your ability to kill the monster in that quest. And let's just say if you go to a level, well, a max level area, you probably will have a little bit of time or issue killing off a max level monster. But if you did, potentially, you would get a lot of ability points, skill points, and XP from that. Oh, right, I'm supposed to go to this mound. Dang it. I did not want to bring those monsters with me. I'm gonna try to get rid of them here. They're so bothersome. Actually, while I have them with me, you can see that if I target these guys, for instance, they have a little triangle of dots on their by their names. That basically means they are weaker standalone mobs, but they are part of a group of monsters, if you understand what I'm trying to say. There are also the monsters that have the single giant square, circle. Let me kill these guys and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. See, these are part of the group, as you can see, meaning they are slightly lower level and weaker. This guy is a standalone mob and he is stronger. You can see that by his health points as well. Now, if I target, for instance, this guy is a group. He has 861 health. This guy has 3,400 health. So, yeah, it's pretty much self-explanatory. The groups of mobs are best for grinding, AoE grinding, while the single mobs are best killed with high damage single target abilities, like I'm mainly using, so I'm not too keen on killing off these groups of mobs. But it does feel better to be able to, kill off monsters fairly easily. That's kind of why most people go for the AoE grinding. I'm gonna click the shovel. Uh-oh, he's gonna splash me with a mushroom like that. Damn it! Yeah, he splashed me with a mushroom. It's part of another quest to go here and pick up those mushrooms, and I was standing very close to the mushroom. Basically, that splashes me with a damage ability. Damage over time. And that's super annoying that I wasn't even on the quest and I got that on me. Kill the insect golem. Wait, what? Didn't I get the fucking kill? Sorry for the language, but dang it. I didn't get the kill because that other guy tagged him. That is just so annoying. Now we have to kill him all over again. Oh well, not that hard. Yeah. So far I've earned 9 ability points and 4 skill points. Your skill with a weapon also defines how much you hit for, and how much you hit. Basically, the chance you have to glance a target. Basically, glancing means you don't hit for very much damage. I'll heal up fully before I get into this guy. So yeah, basically it's just to kill off these 2 missions while in the area. And it's, you know, they all chain up very nicely, they are very close to each other and stuff like that. So personally, I really do love these missions. And yeah, there's a dodge mechanic in this game as well, if you didn't know. For these kinds of situations where he does that, I can just dodge out of the way. Basically, you hold shift while pressing the button into a certain direction. And yeah, going out of the circles is generally a very good idea when it comes to fighting higher level monsters like those. Not that he would do me a lot of damage, but you know. Now, I was mentioning that I was focusing on building the ninja deck. There are a bunch of other decks you can go for, which have different abilities and they reward different outfits. This is specifically for the dragon. I know the other factions have different types of decks and rewards as a result of that. But yeah, the dragon ninja deck is Blade and Elementalism, but it didn't have any healing abilities aside from one, which isn't even on the actual deck itself. But it's this one, Martial Discipline. Gain a major defense effect which increases your chance that attacks against you will glance for 50% for 6 seconds. Basically, it makes me very hard to hit for 6 seconds. But it didn't give me any healing. So that's why I also decided to go for this passive regeneration. Martial Discipline also gives you a heal over time effect, which heals you for 93 every second while it's active. So basically 93 times 6. And that gave me a small survivability boost, basically making my Martial Discipline ability a get out of jail free card for, well, 6 seconds. But other than that, didn't have any healing, so that's why I went with assault rifles. But yeah, and that's kind of a look into why passives, or how passives work. So let's see, my main ability is this one, Delicate Strike, and now I have all these other abilities or other passives that are based around making Delicate Strike very, very damaging. And yeah, I really hate this guy because if you're standing in this mud thingy, you get slid around all the time. You get knocked over and fall, and it's hella annoying. Let's just try to kill off this guy as quickly as we can. Ugh. Come on. Like so. And there we go. Finished up that quest. Boom. 10 ability points and 4 skill points? Yeah, from scratch. Skill points are a little bit rarer because, well, they are more powerful, if you will. They allow you to equip basically level 10 weapons and stuff. Basically level 10 weapons and other stat giving items from level 1 if you had like a whole bunch of ability points. No, skill points, sorry. Ability points, they, well, like I said, by the end of the game you will have every single ability in the game. Well, I say by the end of the game very lightly, you know what I mean. If you wanted to, you could have every single ability in the game, is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, I hope you guys... I'm not gonna do this one because it's hell of annoying and the monsters are overcamped. But it's basically just over here by the fun fair theme park. So if you really wanted to do this quest as well, I probably would, but I'm thinking this video is dragging on a bit, so I'm gonna go render it and upload it. But yeah, all these monsters I found like just inside this theme park, and if you wanted to, you could go pick up Nicholas Winter's a bunch of quests as well. And yeah, and do them within the theme park as well. So basically it's, you start here, you chain all the way up there, around, down, back, and then you go down here and up around the back. And you get a lot of ability points relatively quickly. Like a short hour to get like 10 points and 4 skill points. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick demo, slash whatever you want to call it. Let's check out what these guys are. All Templars, damn it. Stupid Templars. Illuminatis. Dragons are a very underused faction in this game, I feel. I hardly ever find any other dragons. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick demo. Oh. Alex Dyad slash Lexinoz of the Endless Night. Yeah. Nah, I'm not gonna use the title. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And guess I'll see you guys later. Ciao.